In a major development, the Ministry of Defence has denied to give sanction to prosecute 30 army personnel who have been named in the charge sheet filed by the Nagaland SIT for an alleged botched counter-insurgency operation in Nagaland's Mon district in 2021 that had actually led to the killing of 13 Naga young people. On the 4th of December 2021, 6 local coal miners at the Tiruoting area of Mon district were killed by soldiers of 21 Para-Special Forces of the Indian Army in a botched operation where the army claimed it was a case of mistaken identity. Soon after the incident, angry villagers actually reached the spot and set ablaze 2 security vehicles, sparking off another round of firing by forces in which at least 7 villagers and 1 security personnel died. Another Naga youth was killed in yet another security force firing in Mon the next day. Now, a special investigation team headed by Nagaland Inspector General of Police sought sanctions for prosecution from the Defence Ministry against the accused security personnel. Ratnadeep Chaudhary has the latest details for us regarding this matter. Let's go across to his report.
In a major development, the Nagaland police has claimed that the Ministry of Defence has officially denied the prosecution sanctions in the case against 30 Indian Army personnels, the personnels of the Special Forces in relation to the 2021 Nagaland firing. Remember, in December 2021, there was a botched up operation of the 21 Para-SF, the Special Forces, where actually 13 Naga youths were killed. At that point of time, Army had claimed that it was a case of mistaken identity, and there was a lot of protest in Nagaland at that point of time. And in fact, then the Nagaland government had formed an SIT. The SIT had investigated the case and had filed a charge sheet in last year. The charge sheet was filed in the local court in Mon district of Nagaland, and in the charge sheet 30 Special Forces personnel were named in that charge sheet. And then the Nagaland police had actually sought for prosecution sanctions because the area where this incident happened falls under Armed Forces Special Power Act, and under the Armed Forces Special Power Act, when the armed forces operate in those areas, they have the shield of the Armed Forces Special Power Act. So to prosecute them, to start trials, one needs the prosecution sanction, but Ministry of Defence has denied this prosecution sanction. So this comes at a time when central government over the past 2 years had been actually lifting up Armed Forces Special Power Act from different parts of Northeast, and this has been also a political claim of the BJP government that peace has returned in Northeast, and therefore it is actually relaxing Armed Forces Special Power Act. But provisions of the same Armed Forces Special Power Act have been now used to deny prosecution sanction in this case, in which the civil society groups in Nagaland had demanded justice for the people who lost their dear ones in that botched operation in December 2021. Also, remember, in fact, in Supreme Court, the family members, the wives of the army personnel who have been charge sheeted had moved a separate petition demanding quashing of the FIR of Nagaland police and the SIT report. In fact, the Supreme Court has also issued a stay order in terms of that course. So therefore, now that the prosecution sanctions have been denied, it seems that the immunity of Armed Forces Special Power Act has been used by the Ministry of Defence in this case. However, Centre has been trying to actually lift Armed Forces Special Power Act from different parts of Northeast.